Good morning, friends.
Good morning,
Hi. Are you ready to do some art today?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. So while we're waiting for some of our friends to come on, let's just check to make sure we have a couple of things we need, okay? Oh, I see Jenna's coming on.
Now we just.
Well, I'm going to mute you for just a minute so that you can hear me. Good morning, friends. Oh, Jenna, hi. I love your turtle costume. So just a few things I want to check that you have. You're going to need a piece of paper.
Paper.
I'm going to put mine on like a clipboard, but you don't need that. You can have yours down on your table. And then you want to check to make sure, like what we do at school, you have scrap paper behind it. Oop, mine fell. Because if you use markers, it might get all over your table and kind of ruin your table. So try to put a piece of paper behind that. Hi, Akshara. Hi, Logan. I'm just telling you a couple things that you're going to need for this. So you'll need your paper. Another thing that you're going to need is a circle to trace. Hi, Maggie. I like that smile. Maggie's got a plate. I'm going to use, this is like a lid to a Tupperware container. What you want to do is you want to make sure this is a really important thing. If you are using a Sharpie, this is a permanent marker. It's not washable. So if you use something like this to trace, your Sharpie will get on your bowl or your circle and it probably won't come off. So if you have a Sharpie, you want to use something that you could like throw away at the end, like a plastic or like a paper plate, or you could do what I'm doing. I'm just going to use a washable black marker. That way, when I'm done tracing my circle, I can just wash the marker off in the dishwasher in the sink. Okay? So black marker. Hi, Leo. Paper. Hi, Cora. You eventually are going to want something to color with. So I'm going to be using markers today. I had my crayons here. I don't have my crayons at home. You could use crayons or colored pencils. So it's up to you. Okay. You have your circle to trace. While we wait a couple minutes for a few more friends to hop on, I'm gonna unmute you. Why don't you hold up what you're using as your circle today?
Hold up what you're using for your circle.
Oh, I see some bowls, some lids. Ooh, Logan, you look like you have a toy that's a circle. I like it. Hi, Lincoln. Logan or Lincoln's got a bowl. Perfect.
Okay.
We'll wait just another minute or so to start for a few friends to hop on. Ooh, Logan, look at those markers you have.
And then four, actually, and now, because we have 14.
Maggie's got her markers ready. Chloe, are you going to do this with us today too? All right. Lane, are you going to try it with us today too?
Okay, so now we
All right.
Seven minus 3.
All right. So I'm going to mute you right now. I'm going to do step 1. So step 1, get your black marker. Get your circle. Oh, I forgot to show you. what it's gonna look like when we're done. We're gonna make an earth. So this is what we're gonna do first. We're gonna make our circle. I'm gonna make mine towards the top of my paper so that I can write a little bit under my earth. So I'm gonna take my circle tracer and I'm gonna put it towards the top of my paper. And I'm gonna just trace the best I can around my circle. Voila.
I don't think I can do it.
Yes, you can.
I
Hi,
don't
Norman, we just got started with taking,
No. Okay.
Norman, with tracing our circle.
Okay.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, so we're gonna get one. We don't want to take all.
So Norman, I'm just gonna get you caught up a little bit, friend. We just took our tracer and we traced our circle on our paper. Friends, when you're done, do you wanna just hold it up and show us your circle? It's okay if it's not perfect. Ooh, all right. Great. All right, so we're gonna move on to step 2. The next step is we're going to make our little circles here for our eyes. So I'm gonna make my eyes towards the top of my earth. So I'm gonna do one circle here, one circle here. Do the best you can. You don't have to use a tracer for this. We won't even notice them later when we color it in. When you're done with your 2 circles, I'm gonna take my black marker and I'm just gonna color smaller circles inside like that. Leo, do you have a question, bud?
Can you make glasses?
Ooh, if you want to make glasses, you can certainly do that. I maybe would wait to do that, Leo, to the end. I might take my black marker at the end and do that because you're going to be using your marker to color in the water and the land. So that might be something you want to do last. Sound good? Thanks for raising your hand, buddy. Maggie, oh, thanks for raising your hand. Do you have a question?
Can you draw eyelashes at the end?
Sure, eyelashes would be another fun detail that you could do at the end with your black marker. Cora has a question.
That I have no black markers.
Oh, any marker really would be fine. Yeah. Sorry, Cora, go ahead, honey.
So at the end you could do like details?
Yes, you can do some fun details to your earth at the end.
Yeah.
Sound fair? Okay.
Yeah.
Leo, do you have one more question?
Can you make a nose?
Yeah, you could do a nose now if you wanted, or you could wait to the end to add your nose. I'm gonna wait to the end, okay? So the next part of our earth, our face that we're gonna draw on our earth, we're gonna start with a curve for the top of the mouth. Our earth is happy. It's Earth Day. We're taking good care of the earth. Once you've done your curve, I'm gonna add some little curves on the side, like some little cheek marks. like that. Oh, I love it. And then this part's a little tricky. I'm gonna make this to open it up for a mouth. So I wanna start right here on this end, and I'm gonna go a little bit lower, all the way to touch to that end. You guys are doing great. Jenna, thanks for raising your hand. Do you have a question, sweetie?
You can add teeth.
Yeah, you could do that. The only thing
Wait till the end.
here, if you add
you need
teeth,
tongue.
it will look a little different. We're adding a tongue, but it's up to you what you want to do, okay?
Did you hear? No, it's up to you what you want to do, but they're gonna put a tongue in there.
Ew.
So you can choose.
Eating.
Maggie, do you have a question? Go ahead. I love it. You did a great job. So the next step is we're going to add a tongue. Jenna, if you want to do teeth, that's fine. And we're going to do like a little curve, almost like a little rainbow, just like that. At the end, we'll color this all in, but we're going to wait to the end to do that. Nice job, Akshara. Very cool. Oh, I love it. Nice nose, Chloe. Okay. So here we get to kind of the hard part. We're going to start adding the curves where the land is going to be. These don't have to look just like mine. I'm going to show you a way you could do it. You don't have to do it this way. Something you want to be kind of careful of is we don't want to put our curves over the middle of our face. So we're going to kind of go around the face. So the first part, I'm going to start on this side, and I'm just going to kind of do a curve by the eye, and then back around by the mouth. It doesn't have to look just like that. So you can kind of do your own. Nice job. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Great. Good job. I'm gonna do my curve on the other side. It doesn't have to look just like mine. I'm just gonna be really careful to not go over my eyes and my mouth. So I'm gonna kind of start here. I'm gonna hook it up a little bit like that. And now I'm gonna kind of loop around towards the bottom, just like that. It doesn't have to look just like Mrs. Heichel's. Once you get to that part, I'm gonna do one more thing to my curve. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I'm gonna add a little spot where I'm gonna put some more water over here. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Maggie, you have a question? Go ahead.
Can you put water on the top?
5,107.
We'll talk about that in just a minute, where we can put our water in our land. That looks.
So what do we need to do? We know 8 plus 2 is.
All of our curves are going to look a little different, and that's a good thing. That's okay. All right. Do you want to hold yours up so we can just see that you finished that part? Oh my gosh. Nice job. I got to take a picture. Look at all your cool earths. I love it. Give yourself a pat on the back. This is hard. This is kind of trickier than when we do it in our room. Then the next part is going to be
Is that Maggie?
the color in the tongue. I'm going to make my
That's
tongue
red.
red. You don't have to make yours red. You could use any color you really wanted to. So I'm going to get my marker and start coloring my tongue in. Nice job, Finley. Nice job, Leo. When I'm done with my tongue, I'm gonna take my black marker again, and I'm gonna color in the mouth part here to make that red tongue really pop. So I'm gonna take my black marker, I'm gonna color in here. And I'm kind of going slow because I want to try to stay in the lines the best I can. I love it, Charlie T. Good job. Maggie, you got a question?
Now I just need to type something. I'm doing mine in the lines.
You are? Way to go. Did you have to kind of go slow to do that? Oh, I can tell. Nice job. I'll give you a little time to finish up that mouth. Nice job, Cora. I love it, Leo. Logan, I see it. Way to go. Good job, bud. Akshay. Oh, Lean, I love it. Look at that big smile. That's a happy Earth.
Mommy.
Yes, Charles.
I'm making.
So if you're still working on coloring in the mouth, you can do that. I'm gonna move on to coloring in the water part. And I have my water all around the Earth's face. And then I have the land kind of on the sides. So I'm gonna take my blue marker. This is gonna take a little while, so we're gonna have to be kind of patient. And I'm gonna start coloring in my blue, but I'm gonna be really careful. I don't wanna go in that spot over here. That's where my green is gonna go. That's where the land is gonna be. So I'm gonna kind of color in. And when I use markers, I like to use kind of that thick side. And I just almost use it to like make lines. You certainly can do it the way that works for you. Nice job, guys. I'm gonna be really careful. I wanna go around the eyes, not inside the eyes. So I'm just gonna kind of outline them with the blue. You guys all look like you're hard at work here. And remember, we kind of talk about this in our room. If we're done coloring and we notice we've missed some spots where there's white, we'll just kind of go back and go over that spot to fill it in. Because we want this to be as colorful as possible. Cora, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cora.
I was going to I'm a different kind of texture because I used a pencil and it didn't show up very well.
For when you use a colored pencil to color it in, Cora?
Yeah, my dad gave me that.
That's okay. Do you have markers at home? You could always go over it in a marker.
Yeah, I have lots of art supplies.
Do you want to try going over it in a marker? Or you could make another one too later and do it in marker.
I will kind of try to do it different ones later.
Okay. I'm still coloring in my blue ocean here. I'll hold it up when I'm all done. It's a little easier to color on down on the table. Okay, nice job. So this is what mine looks like so far. Jenna, do you have a question?
Yeah, I don't know if this is right.
That looks great.
Yeah.
You're
coloring.
I'm just
awesome.
like doing all blue because I love blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and did you know that most of our Earth is covered in water? So most of it will be blue.
All of it will be blue on mine.
I'm glad you're able to pop on. I know you're busy.
Hi, kindergartners. I love seeing you guys working. I just wanted to stop on and say hi. I'm gonna hang out for a few minutes because I want to see your pictures. These are looking great.
They're doing such a great job.
Gosh, I love it. Whoa, look at that, Lana. I love it.
Nice job. Friends, I noticed some of you finished your blue. If you didn't finish your blue, it's okay. You can keep coloring. If you did finish the blue part, you can start your green part. I'm going to start my green part, but don't worry if you're not done with your blue.
Keep going. You're doing great, baby. Keep going with the blue. You're doing great.
The blue takes a long time to color in, so don't worry if you're not done with that part yet. I like that you're taking your time. It's so fun that we have some brothers and sisters that joined us today too. I love that.
I don't have a brother or a sister join me.
You've got your mom helping out, Jenna, right? Lucky duck.
I don't have any.
Oh, that was you, Cora. Dad's helping out. Sorry, Cora, I thought that was
Maggie.
Jenna.
Maggie, is your brother, are your sisters doing it too, Maggie? No, just you? Oh,
Here's the McShane family.
there's the McShanes.
See Charlotte. Charlotte looks like she's hard at work on something. Is she coloring too, Maggie?
Oh, she is, but she's not coloring the earth.
Something
She's
different?
making a rainbow.
Yep.
Oh, hey, that
I'm sorry.
to add to your earth at the end if you wanted to.
I want to.
Oh, that might be fun.
Yep.
Okay.
Ananya, can I see yours? Hold it up a little closer. That looks so good. Love the smiling face. That looks great. Akshara, yours looks great too. Look at
not
that.
adding
I love it.
Remember, this actually becomes
Mana,
10 and take away 2.
Mana, I love
And
how you
that's
outlined it
2.
really dark in that black. That looks great.
I'm like 8.
Cora, can I see yours again?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, Cora's has a nose.
Oh, I like that nose.
Good job.
Do I add?
No,
Now,
you're supposed to
friends,
correct
if
it,
you're
remember?
done with this part, a great
Like
time
like that.
to do kind of what like
Or-
Leo was talking about, where you could add like glasses to your earth if you wanted to add glasses. I think Maggie mentioned adding some eyelashes to your eyes on your earth if you wanted to. Do a nose if you want to. This would be a perfect time to add that. You could also, while you're waiting for your friends, you could add some stars, kind of like Mrs. Heichel did. I left a little room down here. I'm gonna write something at the bottom of mine. You don't have to leave room if you don't want to. Ooh, Logan, look at your stars. I love it. So if you're looking to add stars, stars are tricky. I'm gonna show you an easy way to do a star. You just do the letter T. Ooh, that's kind of a crooked T. And then you make an X through it. Just like that. I'll do one more. You could do a T, a lowercase t. And then make an X through it. Nice job, Leo.
Different color.
Because Earth has a moon. I'm not done. Okay. I'm not gonna
Beautiful.
If you
Good
want to
job.
add a rainbow next to it, you could. If you want to add some like
What?
shooting stars or comets, you could.
Well, some people think that others do.
No,
You don't believe
Logan, you can draw the moon if you could fit the moon on there.
because we could all be alive again.
Maybe, but we might not all be together.
What else should we do? Anything else?
That's after you now.
Akshara, can I see yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, look at that. I
see
love the background.
Very good. I just saw the other one.
Nice
Come on.
job. Finley, can I see yours?
No, no.
Finley,
Lincoln,
can I see your picture?
who's doing yours? Who's doing the drawing with you? That looks so good. Your sister and your mom? Very cool. I love that the whole family's doing it.
Me too, how fun. Now, if you're done with your coloring, you could add a little writing to the bottom of your earth. You could write the word earth. I'm gonna label mine.
Sorry.
A, R,
Here. It's just pointy and you don't make it flat.
You could also write something that you could do to help the earth. So I'm gonna pick one. You could pick whatever you want to do to help. I'm gonna start with I can. And I want to use a 2-finger space. Let's see if I can get my 2 fingers there. Can, there's a snap word. And I'm going to say turn off the lights. You could say turn off the water, use a water bottle, clean up garbage, whatever you think. Turn off lights. If you don't want to do that writing part, you don't have to do that writing part.
Look at mine.
Ooh, I love it, Logan. Cora, did you have a question?
And the moon.
Maybe move the stuff.
spell love?
Say that one more time, honey.
I'm making I love you as I love the earth, but I can't tell how to spell love.
Love is an L,
Mm-hmm.
an O, a V, and then it ends with that one silent letter that a lot of words end with. Do you remember what letter that is?
E.
Yeah, way to go.
Mm-hmm. Now I just
Do you have a question? Oop. Hold on, Leo, I need to, there you go. Leo, question?
I have glasses on my
I like that detail. That's fun.
chin.
Oh, look, Lana. If you're done coloring, you can put it up. If you're not done, you can keep working.
My hands are tired. And my arm.
Your hands are tired,
You want me to
baby.
hold it? You go next to it?
And my arm.
Lana, I like the eyelashes you added to yours.
Eyelashes, eyelashes,
Raise your hands.
eyelashes,
Really, really cool, guys.
Stop, Mom. I'm getting embarrassed.
Jana, do you have a question? Here, Jenna, I'm gonna mute everybody and then I'm gonna unmute you. There you go, Jenna. What's your question?
She wanted to show you.
Oh, you wanted to, I like your stars.
It's my big star.
So,
I don't
friends,
want to make stars like that, but I want to make these
Those are good.
stars.
that looks
These are
great.
See? You did good.
I want
You
to.
did great. Leo, question?
Can you write your name on the back?
Absolutely, you could write your name on the back or the front. I'm going to give you about 1 more minute, and then I'm going to ask you, no matter where you are with your earth, to hold it up. So kind of take 1 more minute to add your name, add any last thing. And then even if you're not done, I'm going to have you stop and hold it up.
Wow, it looks cool.
These look great. Oh, I love it. All right, so let's take a second and stop where you are, even if it's not done. Can everybody hold theirs up and show their work? Oh, I love all these. So cool. Maggie, would you mind holding yours up? Can we just see where you are so far? Oh, I love it. Look at all those cool earths. Very, very cool. Give your friends a thumbs up. Nice job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Way to go. Not easy.
Show me yours. Show me yours.
Great. I love all the colors. Leo, do you have another question, bud?
Planet. This in the ground. Planet.
Can you what?
Make this into a crown.
Sure, you can make it into a crown.
Planets.
I'm going to mute everybody one more time. I want to show you one more thing. This is not part of the art project. This is just an activity you could do on your computer or tablet at home. You don't have to do it, but I thought of it and I thought it might be something you enjoy. So I'm going to show you an Earth Day like little game that you can play on Starfall. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And I'm going to go to Starfall, just the website. You might have the app at home. So I'm just going to type in Starfall, and starfall.com shows up. I'm going to hit enter. It's going to take just a minute. And then I'm going to go to this kindergarten side where the crayons are, the little bears, and the music notes are. I'm going to click on that one. And then there's a little Earth Day game. It's right here. Do you see where the earth and the cloud is? Put your thumb up if you see that. You can click on that. I'll put this in our newsletter too for moms or dads or family to help out. Click on the earth, and it's going to take a little minute for the game to pop up. This little sideways triangle, that means play. I'm going to hit play.
Every day is Earth Day.
And it's a little Earth Day book.
Earth.
And in the book, a little game. Remember where we see that sparkly arrow? That's when we click. If I click on the letters,
Let's
it will read to me.
clean.
I know this word up, so I'm going to skip that one.
Our planet.
You can also click on the picture. Watch.
Plastic.
That's something.
Cans. Paper.
Now I'm going to click the arrow.
Paper. Cans. Plastic.
And it says, can you help clean up this mess? So the little game that you could do if you want is you can click on these objects. This is a can, and I
Cans.
can into the can bucket. Or I can take the paper.
Paper.
The paper into the paper bucket. Move the
Plastic.
into the plastic bucket. So
Plastic.
so speedy,
Cans.
quick, finish this so you
Cans.
don't have to watch me
Cans.
do it.
Cans.
Maybe you can beat
Cans.
me if you try it at home.
Paper. Paper.
Look at all this litter everywhere.
Plastic. Paper. Plastic. Paper.
When I'm done, let me move my screen here. I got everything. I hit the arrow. I can read the bottom, or I can click and it will read it to me. We can make Earth a better place. I want to show you, if I click on the picture, it does a little song.
Our big earth needs cleaning, cleaning. Our big earth needs cleaning now. Pick up the litter, plant a tree. Now our earth is better, you see. Our big earth needs cleaning, cleaning. Our big earth needs cleaning now.
All right. That's it. So if you want, that's something that you can try at home. You would just go to the Starfall website. It's a free website. It's by that little earth. You certainly do not have to do that if you don't want to. It's just kind of a fun earth activity. All right. What do we think, guys? Awesome work on your earth today. Hooray. Put your thumb up if you're going to do something fun for Earth Day.
It's Heichel.
Does anybody have something they want to share? Ananya, go ahead.
When you say game,
I picked up the Hold on just a minute, Ananya. I'm going to mute everybody, and then I'm going to unmute you so I can hear you really well. Go ahead, honey.
when you're saying the game, I did not see even the game.
You didn't see the game?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so I will tell mom and dad, I'll email them how to do the game. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Does that sound okay? Okay, I will email you when we're done so you know how to play the game.
Okay.
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 Did the rest of you see the game or no? Put your thumb up if you saw the game. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't the only one. Hand up if you're doing something fun for Earth Day, something maybe to help the earth. Leo, what are you gonna do?
There I put up the garbage
And when I go outside, I'm gonna see if there's any garbage in my yard.
So helpful. Thank you for doing that. Any other friends? Lana, I see your hand up. Did you want to share something that you're going to do?
You're gonna go outside and go pick up pine cones and the ticks.
Oh, how helpful. Thank you for doing that. Maggie has her hand up. Akshara, I'll go to you next. Okay?
I'm gonna help the earth to stay nice and clean.
Oh, thank you for doing that, Maggie. That's so helpful. Akshara, go ahead, and then we'll go to Chloe.
When my brother always throws all the toys down, I help my dad and mom clean.
You help keep it tidy in your house?
Yeah.
Thank you for helping your mom and dad. That's great. I'm sure they really appreciate that. Chloe, I'm going to come to you, and then I'm going to go to Jenna.
I'm gonna go outside in my backyard and clean up and pick up all the garbage that's laying around.
Oh, so helpful. Charlie, are you going to go with her?
Yeah.
All right. Jenna, did you want to share?
Tell her. Tell her what you want to do. You gonna take the bag of recycles out? Yeah. Tell her.
Oh, perfect. I just did that this morning too.
No, I could do cycle one.
Thank you for recycling, Jenna. That's so helpful. I'm going to go to Cora. I see Cora's hand up. Go ahead, Cora.
I'm not going to do what I did last year. Last year I just sat and read a book with my mom. This year I'm going to pick up a litter that's lying around.
Great. That's so helpful, picking up litter. I'm going to go to Logan, and then I'm sorry, Logan, did you have your hand up? No. Okay. I'm going to go to Lincoln, and then I'm going to go to Ananya. Go ahead, Lincoln.
I'm going to reuse plates. I'm going to reuse plates.
Reuse plates. That's a perfect thing to do instead of throwing out disposable ones all the time. Great idea, Lincoln. I'm going to come to Akshara. Or I'm sorry, I'm going to go to Ananya, and then Akshara, I'll come back to you. Go ahead, Ananya.
I will clean up the empty water bottles in the ground of the grass.
That's a great idea, cleaning up empty water bottles.
Yeah.
Akshara, and then I'll go back to Maggie, and then we'll kind of wrap up here. Go ahead, Akshara.
Me and my mom and my dad and my baby brother are gonna, instead of gonna throw cardboard box, we're gonna make a thankful truck with it.
That's such a good idea. You're gonna reuse a box for something else. That's so cool. Maggie, you're gonna be our last one here. Go ahead, Maggie.
I am gonna recycle this box.
Oh, good idea, recycling boxes.
To help my earth.
That is perfect. Thank you for all you are doing to help our earth. So before we go, one last thing. Finley is our special person this week. I think she had to jump off here. But if you didn't check out her favorite book, I posted a video of it on our website. It's such a fun book to listen to. So if you have time today, try to do that. And then I hope I get to see some more of you. I saw some of you yesterday at our show and tell sessions, and I learned some really cool things. I'm going to see some more of you tomorrow. I hope you all have such a great Earth Day. Thanks so much for doing our art project with me.
Wait to her baby. So
I'm going to start saying bye to all my friends.
Bye.
Bye, Lana. Bye, Maggie. Bye, Charlie and Chloe. Bye, Logan. Bye, Leo. Bye, Jenna. Bye, Akshara. Bye, Cora. Bye, Lincoln. Bye, Norman. Bye, Ananya. Bye, friends.
Bye, Mario. Bye, Asawa.
Have a great rest of your Earth Day.
Hey.
Happy Earth Day.